Shalom, brothers and sisters, and much love from here at Camp Yahweh. I'm going to say, forgive me, I wasn't much into this technology stuff. So on our ministries across the country, I didn't even know the YouTube channel was free to set up, or else I would have set it up then for all you to enjoy with us. But we're here at Camp Yahweh, and today what I want to talk to you about is when you first come into the forest and setting up a homestead, the most important thing to do is tend to the land first. Tend to the land. How does this look like this when it was all like that? Control burning. First you start with control burning. And now the way to do control burning is you got to make a line to begin with. And this line, yeah, you're going to start a straight line, like the wind is blowing the direction of that way right now. So if I was to control burning here along that tree line coming this way is where I would start a line and light it. And then of course I'm going to put it out, and I'm going to rake like crazy back this direction towards the road. Then I would probably start in that corner over there to light it. And as the wind is blowing that direction, it's going to slowly burn this way. And you always want to control burn in sections. We've been control burning for over 2 years now. We've been here a little over 2 years. And the reason you control burn is virtually we don't have any ticks here. I never get no ticks no more, no chiggers, no nothing on all the area that we control burned. The downside is the coyotes don't run the property no more, neither did the deer, so we don't look out the windows so much and see the deer. But it cleanses the land. And it makes it grow back so righteously. And for gardening too, it's very, very good. Here at Camp Yahweh, it's been blood, sweat, and tears, like me and Sir Robert was talking. Yeah, I cut myself with a chainsaw. I've had a tree fall on me, but it's been continually going. These are, again, I keep saying it, the best years of our lives. I used to make a lot of money with my businesses, so I gave everything up to come minister town to town, state to state, and that was great. But this, Yahweh blessed us. So with the control burning, what I did is I bought a cheap mower for $20, and I used that to stump grind. And we pretty much only got maybe, I think, 4 stumps that, of course, you can't run over with the mower. They're way too big. And then I ended up buying that for 40 bucks. 40 bucks for a battery. Got that going, and I tore the deck up, finishing it off. And now it's all ready, so we actually got a nice mower now, and I'm able to keep this mowed. I need to mow here. I'm going to wait till after it rains. But I just wanted to share with you, there are steps when you come to a forest and you want a homestead. And the first step would be tend to the land. Control burn, clean the land, get it all ready so that you can live on it comfortably. Because who wants to get bit up and eaten up by chiggers and ticks and all that? Then you start building. Of course, we built that. That's for the baby chickens. Of course, we got a couple small kittens in there right now, and now we got a permanent. There is no way coyotes, nothing's getting in this. And if you noticed, snakes won't crawl over tin. And I got other videos showing this, but yeah, I don't think to actually set up a camera while I'm building. But if you have the tin like that bent, we're not gonna have no problems with snakes. We had snakes around here, but no problems with snakes getting in. Solid. Tend to the land first, then build properly, then get your livestock. And you won't be like our neighbor who keeps losing animals. Her donkey keeps ending up in the yard. I've had to tell her a bunch of times, because donkey comes up and Our dog barks. The other day, the donkey about face was about ready to kick the dog in the face. And no, that's the way it's supposed to be. You got to tend to your land and make sure you build properly. Then you start getting the animals. I got out here, and it ain't gonna be ready for a while because here in Missouri, the weather is nuts. It ain't like Florida. But I got it ready. I got all the posts set. I got all the posts set for all the sheep. But it's nowhere near ready because I got to build them a house. Not just for winter, but for against predators. And yes, I'm using that tree stump. And then you see the post there to that tree stump. To way out there is another tree stump. And I mean, it's, I don't know if you can see the post there. There's that tree stump to that post, to that post, to the tree stump, to way out there to another tree stump. This whole area, we had already control burned in, and that's why it's growing really nicely. Is there ticks in there? I would say possibly, because over on the other side we didn't get to. And what the ticks like to live in is down trees. So we haven't been going out there, we've been tending to up here. And we were living in a storage container. So up a few months ago, as I was building that small part around where the door is open right there, and we sold the storage container and invested more money in adding on to our bedroom or living room, and that part right there is gonna be a storage shed. But there, like I said, there's ways to go about this when you're turning forest land into homestead. And the first step is to tend to your land. Tend to your land. Get your land prepped. The second step would be to be building. If you got a camper to live in while you're doing it, it's great. You got to build something real quick. Like, that's not our permanent cabin. When we're done, we're going to be starting in this during this winter, even cutting a lot of the pine down so we can debark them like we did there. And we'll be building our actual cabin. Because I want to tell you, I don't think it's a smart thing to eat or to crap and have the outhouse right next to where you sleep. Because of the flies and all that. And plus during the summer, you're really not wanting to cook and sleep right next to it because it's getting hot in there. So what I plan on building is a cabin out of the pine. And I'm also going to have fold up walls. So during the summer, all the four walls of our cabin where we just pretty much have our bed, and that's our bedroom / living room, is the walls are going to fold up, and it's going to be a screen cabin. Plan things. Don't just jump into everything, because like many people, they just jump into things, and that's why we fail and fall. Plan it, study, and if you're not sure, don't be afraid to ask questions. I just thought I'd share that with you, my brothers and sisters. Be blessed and praise Yahweh. Much love from Camp Yahweh. Shalom.